Well, another day of no surf. Today is quite cool. Yesterday was 40 degrees. Today's about probably 26. So it's going to be a good day to work. I've managed to paint the bed area and also the face of the drawer. So if you recall, I had this ingenious idea that I was going to use a 20-litre jerry can as my water supply. Put a tap on the bottom, make it look all fancy, have it coming through the timber. But, well, wouldn't you know it, I was just chatting to somebody, and then guess what popped up on my Facebook feed? This big bad boy is an Australian-made jerry can with shower, with electric water pump built in, everything and more than I ever thought I was going to get. So instead of building something, I bought it. $235, bro charchos. Money well spent. Yeah, ready to go. Plugs in there, and I can wash sand off my feet or use this for water, for coffee or whatever. So I've got to set the battery up to this fuse box, and then set the fuse box to the fridge and also to my shower and water supply. So I've got my power wire from my first battery to this auxiliary battery. I've now hooked up my battery monitor, and it's telling me I'm about 12.6 to 13 volts, which is good. So that means that battery is getting charged. Now I've got my wires that have to go to the fuse box. So I'm going to wire this up now, and then I'm going to wire up my fridge, my shower, and any other electrical component. Okay, I've done the unthinkable. I've broken this and I've taken it out. I'm going to just have the jerry can probably there. I've got to take these screws out. I think that makes more sense, just leaving that as it is, being able to fill the jerry can up straight in there, close it back off, hit the button. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll cut these off. When you're kind of building a van from scratch and you're just doing things on the fly, that's what happens. Positive from the battery is in, negative from the battery is in, and my positive and negative to the shower is in. Bro charchos, I'm absolutely chuffed. What else have we got? We've got jet. Absolutely, what a brilliant buy. $235. That's gold. Check this out, bro charchos. You'd swear it was my birthday. Well, it is tomorrow. So I've also bought a fridge. Now I got this one from Anaconda, and like all fridges, made in China. But there's a few reasons I got this one. Not only because it was cheap, but it was kind of the right size. I didn't want a really huge fridge because it's just me. I didn't want a really small fridge. So I went for a 60 litre. So she's a 240 and 12 volt, this one. So same thing, I'm going to hardwire this in because this will pretty well run all the time. But the tricky bit was always going to be, will it fit? So that's where I'm planning on putting it. So the toilet, I'll actually push that toilet all the way down there. So they're going to work. It's going to be a catastrophic failure. Here we go. You think I'm happy? Look at that. Look at that. We'll wire up the fridge, and hopefully she'll be working. Fridge is set up, so hooked her up to the fuse box. It's a little bit of a nightmare down there, but I don't want to clean it up yet until such time I've got everything wired up. So the fridge now can comfortably sit in there. We've got the battery monitor set up. A couple of spare wires here which I'll deal with later. So I also have a mattress, this big one. So it's 100mm. I got it from Clark Rubber. Now my intention is to cut that thing up into 3 pieces. One piece will be here, another piece will be there, and the third piece will be down there. That's not a knife, that's a knife. Ah, brochachas. So I've got to cut the mattress with that. So the little pieces, they'll pop out if I ever need to get inside these little cupboards. So I'm just trying to think. That's kind of the basics done. The only thing that I am not sure of, which I'll soon find out, is whether the battery that I've got in there is going to be able to handle that fridge on all the time. At the moment it's still showing that it's got a lot of voltage and the fridge is getting cold, so I don't know, we'll see. But so yeah, so that's kind of all I need to go away in at the moment, because got my fridge, got the toilet, got water, got power. I'm tired. Got my bed, bike, bodyboard, and of course, you know, I'll eventually do this and that, but as it stands now, I can officially go away. I'll just throw a sheet on top of that, couple of pillows, I'm good to go. Pretty stoked. So I'll have to tally everything up and see how much I've spent, and I think it's going to end out still being a pretty cheap build. So yeah, anyway, it's 6:05. It's been a beautiful day. I wish we had a few more days like this. So we've had sort of constant 32, 35, 40 degrees heat day after day. So to get a day like this, I knew I had to work on the van. Anyway, bro, Charcho's going to sign off. And yeah, so the next thing I hopefully will be doing is shredding because kind of doing my head in a little bit. You know, the surf's been either flat as a tack, big and rough, or just woeful. Wind direction, swell direction, and you know, some people will go out in that, but yeah, I'm not saying I'm a surf snob, but I don't know. I don't expect perfect barrels every day, but I still, to go out in onshore winds, you know, 1 foot of swell, choppy, whew, no thanks. So it's 5:30 in the morning and I'm on the hunt. Oh, don't you know, it's school holidays. It's so it's 6:50 and there's hardly a car park anywhere. Unbelievable. Wow. The reason the car park's full is because the surf's going off. Okay, so I ran into a guy and he said, yeah, it's pumping. But he said the amount of guys out is ridiculous. It's unbelievable. As soon as it's school holidays, it's crazy, this place. It looks clean, but it's going to be hard to get a wave. I've driven nearly 1.5 hours. So when Pete arrives, we're heading out. Sweet thing, feeling fine. Yeah. What I have noticed with the new setup is my battery has dropped a fair bit of voltage. So my concern is I'm not sure if the dual battery controller is charging this second battery, and it's not, because the fridge is not working. So Pete's not real well. He's not well at all. I don't know what's wrong with him. Pete, what's going on, brother?
Oh mate, there's so many people out there,
yeah,
so crowded, so hard to get away.
You okay, bud?
Oh,
Tough day.
Yeah.
Drop-ins?
Oh, drop-ins, yeah, not enough waves.
Yeah. Well, look, I may have something that can cheer you up, brother. Get that into you.
Oh, wow!
This is not a cheesy ad for OMB's new t-shirts, the cereal chiller. Nah, I wouldn't do that. But if you're interested in a cereal chiller t-shirt, well, they're only 35 bucks. I'll leave a link at the end of the video. I'm leaving 1 mile and the wind has completely switched. So what happens there is, out this neck of the woods, I'm going to another break that should be offshore. So this is turned onshore now. Where I'm going should be offshore, and if it is, the tide's right, there could be some good waves. So we'll get down there and have a look. Don't forget, brochachos, if you want a cereal chiller t-shirt, I'll leave a link at the end of the video. Thanks for hanging. Adios, amigos.